Okay, hi everybody. This is Greg and Terry, and we want to show you how you present the 5-in-1 program to somebody who's not a client yet. It's a pre-client. So I'm using the pre-client folder here that you all have. It's before the number 1 in your file folder system, and it's amazing because it just tells you exactly the talking points of what you say to somebody. And then in the inside cover, it tells you about step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how you present the program. And then also some other great information here. And I also have written it out verbatim if you don't feel like the talking points are enough when you get started, that you'd like to hear it, read it and hear it. So you can listen to this over and over, you can read it over and over, and that can help you. And what we do is a practice buddy system where you find good friends that would let you just practice on them. They don't even have to be someone that needs the program. Literally, it's just practice. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm reading this right verbatim from this.
And I'm the practice buddy.
And looking at this too as my guide. So ringy dingy, ringy dingy.
Hello.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Terry. How are you?
Great. My name's Terry. And Tom told me to call you because he said that you're really interested about the program. Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure. No, yeah, Tom did really well, and so I would be interested in hearing something about this program.
Great. So before I get into much about it, could you tell me a little bit more about you and what your goals are?
Well, I've been, the last few years, it seemed like I've gained some weight, and I'm 40, 50 pounds over where I'd really like to be, and I can just really, I don't feel very good, and I've noticed my doctor said my sugars are going up, and my blood pressure's a little high.
That's not good.
And I would like to do something about it.
So do you find that you are not doing as many things and enjoying life as much as you were before? Or are there things that you don't do any longer because of your health or the way you feel?
Well, I've noticed when I like to hike, and I've noticed that when I try to hike anymore, my knees hurt and my ankles hurt, and boy, I just get short of breath pretty quick, and it didn't used to be that way.
Wow, that's a bummer. Well, I'd really like you to think seriously about this program because it really has some great health benefits. And for the experience that I've had with our clients is that it can really turn people's health around quite a bit. So if you could put a number on how you do feel on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 being the least, what would you say?
I'd say a lot of days I'm like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of room for improvement. So
absolutely.
That's really awesome. So I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the talking points. Well, first I want to tell you a little bit about our program. There's basically 3 components of it. The first component is that you have a health coach, and that's me, and I would be there to help guide you through the program, answer questions, tweak it, and help you through your program and through transition, which is a critical part of losing weight, because you don't want to just lose your weight and then just go back to your normal calories.
No, I've done that before, and it's frustrating.
It's a big deal. And then the second part of the program is the Habits of Health system, and it's a workbook, it's a teaching plan that helps people learn how different techniques and skills that they can use to keep their weight off.
So kind of an educational thing.
Yeah, we just have so much great support with our company. We also have nurses' calls, doctors' calls. There's just a lot that we'll get into more detail if you decide to do this.
Cool.
But the really great thing about it is that the other component is the meal replacements, and they're Medifast. It's a great company that's been around forever. And what they do, we call it the 5 in the 1. You eat 5 meal replacements a day, and 1 lean and green, which is 5, 6, or 7 ounces of protein and 3 servings of vegetables. And that puts you in fat burning in like 3 to 5 days. And the cool thing about that is that when you're in fat burning, the side effects are low hunger, low cravings, and lots of energy. And they've figured this out research-wise, that they're giving you just the right amount of carbs, protein, and fiber to get you in that great fat burning mode. So you're kind of like a furnace that's just burning fat continuously.
So it sounds like I have to eat quite a bit.
You have to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. So it's really simple. It's a matter of just opening up your box of food, grabbing 5 things out of it, and you're good to go. And there's every kind of product that you can imagine. We have shakes, soups, bars, eggs, pancakes, you name it. We've got lots of things. So there's lots of choices for people.
Well, I'm pretty busy and don't have a lot of time to eat sometimes. Is this something that's pretty quick to fix?
Actually, it's very easy. In fact, it works very good for busy people because you could all you have to do is add water and shake it and eat it, or heat it in the microwave, carry it in your purse or your locker. So it's very, very simple.
How does it taste?
It really tastes pretty good. I mean, you're not going to probably love every single product, but there's plenty of things that you're really going to enjoy. And the cool thing is that they they put the most popular products in the first month so that you can try the things that are most popular.
Great.
So anyway, we talked about the 3 components of the program, and you've asked me a few questions. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask you some more questions if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
So I'm going to pull out it's the client profile, and that's in your file folder number 1. Okay, so I'm pulling that out, and I'm going to start asking him some questions. So, Greg, on a scale of 1 to 10, how motivated are you to lose weight and turn your health around?
I'm pretty motivated. I'd say a 9.
A 9? That's fantastic. That's really great. Well, I'm just going to go and ask you a few questions, and I'm just going to go down the list, and you can say yes or no to things, because I want to just make sure that I go through all the health things.
Okay.
So I'm pulling out this contraindication and absolute contraindication list that we have here. Okay, so I'm going to go through every one of those and just ask them, just go down, boom, 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 boom. So, Greg, do you have any food allergies or any health issues that I should be aware of?
Well, like I said, I'm getting a little bit of elevated blood pressure, so that's right now, and my cholesterol's getting high. I haven't had to start anything for that, but I could before too long, maybe.
Okay, have you had any recent heart problems, heart attacks, any active diseases like cancer or ulcers or unstable chest pain? Just say yes if you've had any of those things.
No.
No? How about acute hepatitis or lupus flare-up?
No.
Any chronic renal or liver disease?
What's that?
It's your liver, your organ, like you would have. Your doctor would let you know about that if you had that.
No,
you would
I
have
haven't
high
had anything.
levels. Or kidney problems. That's what renal is, kidney problems.
I have a little bit of a prostate enlargement, but is that okay?
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. And then also, if you're taking more than 20 milligrams of steroids, it would be something that we would maybe have to check with your physician about. And
you mean like muscle building stuff?
No, steroids like for inflammation, people with arthritis or just different diseases sometimes.
No, I'm not taking anything like
that. And then type 1 and 2 diabetes. Do you have either one of those? You did say you're possibly pre-diabetic right now.
Maybe getting close to type 2 diabetes, but not yet.
That's a concern. Okay, and then what about lithium? It's a med. Are you
no.
Okay? Any anticoagulants that you're on?
You mean like aspirin? I take a baby aspirin a day.
Okay, I'll note that, but I mean like heparin or warfarin or Coumadin.
No prescription ones.
Okay, super. And then do you have a history of seizures or gout or?
No.
No? Okay, and then are you taking any vitamins or meds?
I take a vitamin D tablet.
Okay. That's good, but I want to make sure that you're not taking any sweet, chewable vitamins that can.
You swallow this.
Great, good. And thyroid, did I ask you about thyroid yet?
No, but I'm not taking any thyroid.
Okay, that's great. So, and then how old are you?
57.
How tall are you?
5'8".
And would you mind sharing how much you weigh?
I weigh 190.
190. Okay. Well, by looking at the BMI chart, it looks like you could lose, 20, 30 pounds. And any weight that you do lose can really make a difference for your health. And, and I'm not going to choose where you should stop if you decide to do this. It's your choice. But as you see, what most people decide to do is after they lose weight, it comes off so quickly, they often go for their...
I'd really like to be down around 155 or so is where I'd like to get, I think.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I really think this program would work great for you. And do you think you'd like to get started?
How much is it?
Well, the first month is about $400, and that includes all the food and all the program materials. And then after that, it's about $320 a month. And you get your coaching is free, and there's a ton of support that the company offers, including nutritional services, dietitians, behavioral therapists even.
Really?
If you ever wanted to talk to them. And we also have nurses' calls and doctors' calls. So really, it really ends up being about $12 a day. And so when you compare that to what often most people spend on food, it's not much different. But really, what you have to remember is we are talking about your health here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it doesn't take much if you stop at a fast food store or have a latte in the morning, that the amount of you're spending on food, it can add up. So I can imagine that maybe isn't as much as it sounds to begin with.
Well, we've actually had some clients who have saved money, and one of our clients, he's lost about 150 pounds, and he paid off all of his credit cards because he saved money going to the program. And we have another client that was making about $1,100 a month. That's what she lived on, and she did the program, and she ended up getting off of her meds, and she had no problem making it work, because with limited finances, and sometimes it's actually cheaper because you don't have to buy all those other things.
Well, that sounds good. I think I could try it for a month and see how it went, and if I was happy, then Great. I just keep doing it.
Well, what we need to do is we need to get your credit card information, and what we'll do is we'll send you. I need your credit card, your address, your email, and your phone number, and we'll get the first month of food ordered. We always put everybody on the Be Slim Club. It is nothing you have to stay on forever. It can be canceled at any time, but it gives you great discounts. You're going to get about $65 worth of free food, plus you get free shipping. That's about $90.
That's awesome.
The first 2 months you'll get that, and then after that you'll get the free shipping. So it's really worth it. And like I said,
can stop that anytime I want?
Anytime. And you can change the dates, the shipping dates, and anything. So you good with that?
That sounds great.
So we'll get that information, then I'll send you an email. It's going to have some basic information to go over, and I'd really like you to read through what we call the Quick Start Guide and the Lifestyle Brochure about 3 times. And then when your food comes, call me. Don't start without me, please. Okay?
All right.
So give me a call, and then we'll be touching base a lot the first couple of weeks so you get a really good handle of the program, and you're going to love it. You're going to love how you feel. Most of the clients feel so much better within a couple of weeks that they can't believe it.
I can't wait. I'm excited to feel better.
That's great. Well, thanks a lot. You take care,
Terry.
Greg. Okay, bye-bye.